Yesterday we have seen time domain specifications. Today let us see some sums on time domain specifications. Obtain the unit step response and the unit impulse response of the following system. What is the system given? C of S upon. This is the system given. He didn't mention about closed loop, open loop. While seeing control system sum, you should be very careful about the statement open loop, closed loop. Here it doesn't mean that anything. Only thing is we apply these two inputs to this system. That's all. That's why we need not bother. Simply take this and compare with the standard one. Obtain the unit step response and the unit impulse response of the following system. We have to compare with the standard system. If we compare with the standard system, omega n square, in place of omega n square, 10 is there. Therefore, omega n equal to root 10. Omega n equal to root 10. In place of 2 zeta omega n, yes. Yes is missing. 2 zeta omega n, yes. 2 is there. Therefore, 2 zeta omega n equal to 2. 2 getting cancelled. Omega n equal to root 10. Therefore, zeta equal to 1 upon root 10. Zeta equal to 1 upon root 10. Zeta is less than 1. We have to compare. We have to compare with the standard transfer function. What is standard transfer function? Omega n square upon s square plus 2 zeta omega n s plus omega n square. If we compare these two, omega n is root 10, zeta equal to 1 upon root 10. From this, we can understand that zeta is less than 1. From this comparison, we can understand that zeta is less than 1. Therefore, we can directly use the derived formula. What is the derived formula? C of t equal to 1 minus e power minus zeta omega n t upon square root of 1 minus zeta square sine omega n t omega dt. Omega dt plus 5. This is the formula we derived for underdamped system. This is also underdamped system, zeta less than 1. Therefore, we can directly apply the formula. 1 minus e power minus zeta omega n. If you multiply omega n and zeta, it becomes 1. Zeta omega n equal to 1. Here we got, in this step, zeta omega n equal to 1. Therefore, e power minus t, zeta omega n equal to 1. Upon square root of 1 minus zeta square. Zeta is 1 by root 10. If you square that 1 by 10, you will get square root of 1 minus 1 by 10 sine omega n. Omega d equal to what? Omega d equal to omega n square root of 1 minus zeta square. So if you substitute that, root 10 for omega n square root of 1 minus 1 by 10 zeta square 1 by 10 multiplied by t. Multiplied by t. Plus 5. But phi equal to what? Tan inverse of, phi equal to tan inverse of 1 minus zeta square upon zeta. Zeta equal to 1 by root 10. So if you substitute, phi equal to 71.736. Tan inverse of square root of 1 minus 1 by 10 zeta square 1 minus zeta square 1 by root 1 by 10 whole divided by 1 upon root 10. If you find tan inverse, you will get 71.736. So we can substitute for pi. We can substitute for pi 71.736. So we got the response. E power minus t is we keep as such. 1 by square root of 1 minus 1 by 10 is 1.053. So we got the response. What response? Step response. We know the formula, from that we obtained the step response, because the question is obtained. Sometimes they will ask, derive the unit step response. You have to see the question. Sometimes 8 marks question, they will simply ask, derive the step response. For the given system means you have to derive up to this step. Up to C of t, you have to derive, then substitute the values. For a unit impulse response, impulse input, for a unit impulse input, what is the response? Impulse, what is the impulse input means? R of S equal to 1. Impulse input means R of S equal to 1. So C of S, if you bring that R of S here, R of S equal to 1. So we got this. Now we have to find the impulse response. So we can, we have to see the roots, not equal roots, distinct roots. That's why we can write these two can be combined. S plus 1 whole square, if you write, you will get 2S. Therefore, we will write S plus 1 whole square. What is the extra term? Extra term is 1. So 1 we have to subtract from that. That's why this becomes 9. So this step we can write like this. S square plus 2S plus 1 plus 9. This can be written as, S plus 1 whole square plus 3 square. So that is written here. Wherever you find S is S plus 1. S is S plus 1. What is the formula? This is the formula, Laplace inverse. B upon S plus A whole square plus B square equal to e power minus AT, because instead of S plus A is there. That's why we have to include that e power minus AT sin BT. Sin BT. So we can write instead of 3 here, 10 is there. That's why numerator, what we have to write is, the numerator we have to write 3.33 multiplied by 3 upon S plus 1 whole square plus 3 square. So for this part, we can find the response. Instead of S plus 1 is there. Therefore, if you take Laplace inverse, what you will get? E power minus t sin 3t you will get. Therefore, 3.3 is there. That is written here. So the response is C of t equal to 3.3 e power minus t sin 3t. That's all. So find, obtain the unit step and unit impulse response. We obtained both.